Hey guys, is this thing on?
I'm sure I plugged it in. Is that plugged in over there?
Andy, is this thing on?
Check it. 1, 2.
Is this thing on?
Check. I have phantom power.
Welcome to Chicks with Gear, the podcast where three lifelong friends get together to drink some coffee, play some music, talk about gear, and our quest for the most perfect acoustic sound on stage.
Yes.
I'm Deb.
I'm Julie.
I'm Andy.
Who's not a chick. Oh, no, he's not. He's our resident gearhead, the fabulous Andy Most.
Woo! Hey, Andy. I heard a rumor that you brought something for Check It or Keep It today.
No.
Well,
Almost.
Oh,
I've
no.
been playing classical guitar. I've been hacking at classical guitar for on and off for a long time. And I always wanted to play it out live, like during our shows.
Oh, yeah.
Not necessarily classical
Yes.
guitar, but so I bought a new solid body classical guitar,
ooh, very nice.
but I chucked it already.
Oh, no.
Well, I exchanged it for one from the same company, which is on my doorstep right now. So
Very nice.
next time I will have something.
Okay. All right. We can do a Check It with Keep It with Andy the next time.
And I'm sure you have more little fun things that we could do today.
Always.
I figured. Hey,
Yes.
would it be okay if I share who our guest is going to be next week?
I'm sure the audience
Heck
would love to
yes.
know. Heck yeah.
Ah, excellent. Well, we're really excited. We have Dave Mathis from Gallagher Guitars.
Woohoo.
And it was very exciting because we got a chance to go tour it and see how they're built and go through each station. And then we even got to play their beautiful guitars. And it was fun.
Some of us got to play the guitars. I don't play guitar, but Julie got to play every single guitar they had there.
Oh, so did Andy.
And they were beautiful.
It's a cool place.
Yeah, it was really cool.
He is actually coming on the 13th. So next Saturday, he'll be in studio 3-0 with all of us. And then the show will air on the 18th. And he did promise to bring some guitars to see. So we'll get to show those to all of you soon. That's not too far away.
No, I'm excited.
When we were at Gallagher's, they had you playing through a mini Fishman amp.
Yeah.
And we don't get to hear from the audience what that sounds like, but because I don't play guitar, I was listening to you guys play through the amp. It sounds amazing.
It does sound good.
It does sound good. And we use Fishman amps. And so I was thinking maybe we have a little talk about the Fishman amps.
Excellent.
Oh, I would love to do that. All righty then.
Let's
talk gear. Yes.
He must have got your rider that said you couldn't appear anywhere without a Fishman amp.
Yes.
That's right.
It does seem like the go-to. You know, I can remember, back in the day, Chaz used to have one that was this little metal-y looking thing, and
Yeah,
he'd
he
wheel it
still
in.
has it.
Yeah, it sounded great. And we
Chaz
had.
has it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Speaking of Chaz,
Chaz.
I think he has everything he ever bought, man. He still has it. Way to go, Chaz.
Yes, take care of your stuff.
He's got a bigger space. I don't have space to keep things I don't want. That's why Amazon and UPS is back and forth here a lot.
And Craigslist if you have to get rid of something.
Sorry to derail you there. Just a little.
Well, let's talk about the amps.
Let's do it.
Yeah, what do you say?
I say we do it.
Okay.
See if we can find any around here.
So we all have the same amp, and it's the Fishman Acoustic Loud.
Loud.
Right?
We like
The
loud.
Artist Loud
Artist
box.
Loud. Ow!
It's all right. Chicks with gear. That was close.
Dang it.
So what if we use some magic and we had one of those little babies maybe up here so the people can see what we love about our Fishman amps if they're considering maybe bringing one into their world.
Oh, let's try it.
All right. See you.
Shazam!
Ooh, look at that. It's beautiful.
It's mine. I can tell because my sticker's on the back.
I see that. Yeah, it's not easy when we all have the same amp.
No, it's really nice. Andy, what do you like about your Fishman amp?
Well, we can tell that it's yours because you redid the vinyl and Louis Vuitton covering. So.
I didn't know that was an option. I need to look into that.
That brown kind of looks like it. I think that's why you like that amp. So.
It is definitely got the Louis brown and the tan together.
It's lovely.
I could just make it with D's all over it instead of V's. DV sounds well.
So I did buy the big boy, the Fishman Performer amp, which is about twice that size, or it's larger. Because I thought, all right, let's get that. I got it home, and that did not sound right. It was so much bass. I don't know. Lots of people have them and love them. But then you bought the Artist, and I heard that, and I was like, that's good. So I bought one, copied you.
I was just going to say, wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
I bought the Artist because I'm an artist.
Yes. Of course.
Actually, it was smaller. I liked the size.
And of course, once
That's
you
what
had one,
sorry.
and when you had one, I had to get one.
What were you going to say, Andy?
Nothing. I was watching The Office last night again.
I love that show so much.
So what do I love about it?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, first, it sounds great.
I concur.
And here's how we use it. Has 2 channels. Where's the crickets, man? So anyway, Julie runs into the channel, her pedal board, with her Fishman Platinum
Titanium
EQ.
Yes.
Preamp goes into the first channel.
That's right.
She likes that sound.
I do.
Deb has a Felix preamp. I have an Alex preamp. We are going into the aux in the back, which is great. We're bypassing that because we already got a preamp on the pedal board. And so it's just like a glorified, large, powered monitor, the way we're using it, but sounds great.
It does sound great.
And then the DI out in the back sounds great.
Yeah, it does.
And you would use that if you were going into a board.
Yes.
Yes.
Or the DI in the Felix and the Alex, which really sounds great. But
it sounds awesome.
The way we have the pedal boards set up, the effects aren't in the loop on the pedal board. So if we use the DI on the Fishman, we'll get all the effects. Which fits with gear,
which we like very much.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And they're easy to carry in and out of gigs, which is really nice. And one of the other things I do with my amp is I put it on a stand because for some reason I struggle to hear on stage my mandolin. So I like to put this on a little stand.
Yeah.
And
somebody puts it on a stand.
Somebody puts it on a stand. And it also is easier to adjust. Yep. I don't have to bend down because sometimes I'm wearing some pretty high shoes.
Yeah.
Let's discuss that stand for a moment. I hate that stand.
Stand hurts.
Somehow I always end up having to carry it in or out of the gig, and it whacks me in the shins. No good.
Well, it has these things that go like this, and then so when you travel with it, it doesn't completely square up. So that is the only complaint I have about that stand. Yeah. But I looked high and low for a stand that I could put this on. So I do love the stand, but I get it that it can pinch your fingers, which is not great. And then Andy always laughs at me because I use the in-between areas of the knobs for my lip gloss.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But I must say, it works pretty good.
Yeah, it held the capo. That was all right with the capo. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, it holds the capo also.
Yeah.
Yep, so I use it for the capo.
Except the lip gloss melts while it's on there. Right?
Oh, yeah.
smoking.
It's smoking lip gloss. And then I also use
No,
my...
I meant the playing was smoking.
Oh,
Not the lip gloss.
love lip gloss. So,
No.
and then also it holds my little pick case for my blue chip picks. That's really hard to say.
Oh. Those
Yeah.
are the fancy ones.
Yeah, we like those a lot. We all have some blue chip.
We do.
Yeah. And I'll say chicks with gear. Yeah. I'm just trying how to say this without that's what she said comment coming. So there's lots of
won't say
inputs and holes on this thing. They eventually figured out which ones get plugged into.
Yes.
Although Julie was right on it, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yes.
Well, I got confused because I don't wear my reading glasses to the gig and I can't really see when the stage is dark what it says back here and I don't remember which hole it goes into. So
we're going to tape it.
input. I can't remember which input it goes in.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it now, though.
Yes.
Yeah, and this also has its own effects too. So if you want to just
Yes.
go
That
straight
is
in,
true.
Yeah.
right? So it has a really nice,
Very nice.
I think, really nice reverb on this and some delay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they are.
the
Yes,
Actually, they're
they
really
are.
nice.
delay and the reverb, I think, sound amazing.
Yeah, and you can choose. You know, that has different settings if you
Yes,
like the real reverby sound or you
Yes,
don't.
yes.
on both channels.
Yep.
I've heard you choose it before.
Yes.
So if you don't want to go with the whole pedal board situation on a certain gig or any gig, say you don't like them at all.
Or in your house.
Say it's not so.
I know. I know.
But that's okay.
right?
To each his own. But I do think it's so amazing, this little amp. And we've had these for quite a while.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
don't break down very often.
They don't. I like the sound of this one. What was the one we had before? It was smaller.
Oh, those for a long time ago.
Yeah.
We
I'll
shouldn't.
tell you later.
Yeah,
Okay.
we shouldn't say that we don't like
Oh,
something
okay.
unless we're going to do
They
it.
were free.
Remember? We were endorsed.
No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I said I like these better.
Well, that's the same thing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why choose one over the other?
Well, because
You have to like one better than the other.
right, but
Yeah.
we don't want to say the brand that we didn't like anymore because we
Oh.
found this one better. That'd be like saying, you know, I got a new husband because I like this one better.
Well, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
What? What are we saying? What
Well,
are we
you're saying you didn't like the other husband. So
No, I'm
We can say that. He's gone. Well, I guess you could with the amp also.
he took the amp with him. No, I just mean I wasn't saying like a super negative, but I'm just saying we upgraded,
yes.
and so
Yeah.
we like this one better.
Yes, we do.
We
It's
do.
not that I didn't like that; I loved
We
it
do.
when I
I'm
had
with you.
it.
I'm with you.
Okay,
Yes. And some things were the best until something came out that's even better.
exactly.
Yes.
That's kind of what I was saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
So this is an overall amazing amp especially for its size. It can get pretty loud. And then if you're actually just in a big venue, you just use it as your monitor.
yeah, I love that.
The sound man doesn't like that, but Not
Later
awesome.
for him. No,
I know.
just kidding.
Uh-huh.
Just kidding.
Yeah, what I like on that is my pet peeve is when it's just coming through the vocal amp or whatever, and it sounds like ching ching ching
Yes.
ching. It's got this weird sound, so I like hearing it how it should sound
Absolutely.
on stage.
Ooh, sorry.
And
Yes.
no, go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's important for like it going out into the room sounding great, but it's nice when it sounds great on stage too.
Absolutely.
That's probably my biggest, I would say pet peeve, but challenge is that, because I've had some people tell me, well, it sounds great out front. I'm like, the experience on stage is important to me too. Right, Andy?
Yeah.
Like we want to
Right,
be able
you are.
Yes.
And we all know about it when that happens
Yeah.
too. So
I'm usually a most pleasant person, except for when I'm not being understood
pleasant.
by the
I'm really pleasant until I'm not being pleasant.
until I'm not being pleasant. And it's not that I'm just trying to help them understand that it does matter when, the sound of my instrument sounds plinky, or like you said, tinny. So that's what we hear the whole event of the night.
Yeah.
And it's just unpleasant.
It sounds like crap.
Yes, it does sound like crap.
But I will say, I agree. The Fishman also makes a great pickup.
Yes.
And so I have one in my guitar,
in your big,
in my big boy,
beautiful J200.
What do you have?
my
Yes,
Gibson
right.
J200, which I
Sorry.
love. I've wanted since I was 13 years old.
You should
You
tell
only
that
waited
story.
4 years, so
Oh, thank you, Andy. Oh,
After you talk
40
about
years.
after you talk about your Fishman pickup, I think
Yeah.
you should tell the story about your J200. It's really a awesome story.
well,
Can I say something real
yes,
quick
Oh, wait.
before we get to this? So, and Chicks with Gear finally figured out what all the holes were in this amplifier here and can plug it in themselves. So,
yes, that
that's it.
come on.
Yes. You have to memorize them, or I have to memorize where they are because I can't read them on stage because I don't bring my seeing eyeglasses on stage.
My seeing eye dog.
Yeah.
I
don't
seeing
bring
eye
my-
dog would be great.
Which one is channel 2? Oh,
You could just pop here.
oh my.
Speaking of your beautiful J200,
Yes. I love this is a guitar I've wanted, ever since I started playing guitar. Why? Because Emmylou Harris
That's right.
plays a Gibson J200. Many. She has many. Yes.
just
I
had a
wanted one.
birthday, by the way.
Oh, I know. She's fabulous.
We love her.
Yes, we do love her. And but anyway, we actually was playing a little Takamine, which did a really good job.
That's what we could afford.
It's yes. And my Yamaha didn't have a pickup in it, and it was really old. But anyway, so anyhow, we had done some interviews and with Ron Huntsman,
That's right.
and they were playing up in Montana area. And so we got a phone call or an email from this gentleman from Gibson. And he said, every morning going to work, I was listening to these interviews and I was listening to you and your sister talk. And then I thought, it was me specifically. And he said, that girl needs a Gibson in her hands. And so he said, which one do you want? And I said, I want a J200. And he said, no, you need to go and try some. And I said, no, I want a J200. He said, no, really, just go play some. Make sure that's the one you want. And so I said, okay. So I went and played a bunch, and I came back and said, okay, I want a Gibson J200. And so we talked about color and what I wanted, and sent it to me, and it's beautiful.
This
I
applause
love it.
button can't last long enough.
No, it can't. I love
it
it
is
so
just
much.
a beautiful story. Somebody who
Uh,
listened and seeked you out and then was able to gift you this beautiful instrument
so
that
much.
you've had forever. And on top of that, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Amazing,
It does.
amazing. And as most musicians know, the more you play a wood instrument, the more beautiful sound it has because of all that vibration that's going through a well-played instrument. So you have...
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
think about how many years you've had it, how long you've played it. That's why instruments can cost so much more money. Like I know when I first started playing mandolin, I was taking lessons from the great Dave Harvey,
Oh, we love
who is actually at Gibson now as their director of all the manufacturing of all the mandolins and guitars. And he had this really expensive, I think it's now 100 years old. I heard him talking about it
wow.
the other day. And he was telling me about why it was so expensive was because you can't buy an instrument that sounds like this one because it takes years to play it and make it sound great. So anyways, I just want to give you a big clap-a-roo for playing your instrument so that it continues to sound great and even better than when you first got it.
Well, the really cool thing, so
other than that was gifted to you.
And that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not an easy guitar to play, and so I had the action lowered initially, and then not too long ago, maybe 5 years ago, Andy said, you could have it lowered even more if you would like.
Back to a wooden guitar opening up, as they say.
Yes.
Some people, they got all sorts of like devices for doing that.
Oh, they do?
Stuff you can put it on the sound hole and it vibrates.
Oh, I did not
Sorta.
know this.
No, I
Some
didn't.
people are crazy, like point their stereo at it, which I did. I played the Ramones, I Want to Be Sedated, pointed at it, my guitar
No
for,
kidding.
like 24 hours straight.
Oh.
It didn't work. No, I made
I was
that
gonna
part
say,
up.
did it work?
So, no. But they do that.
Do they use a specific frequency or does it not matter?
It's a good question. Probably about 10 hertz, kind of.
10 hertz.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey.
when you took your guitar to Carter's to lower the action finally,
Yes.
once you finally would let it out of your sight for 2 days.
Yes. They put a brand new Fishman pickup on it. It was beautiful. And they fixed the mustache.
Ah.
Yeah, my little curly
Excellent.
Q. They call that a
Yes,
mustache.
yes.
And it had lifted on one side after having it for quite a few years. But it sounds even better now.
How do you like your pickup?
I love the pickup.
That guitar sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
Unplugged and plugged
Yes.
in.
I would imagine
think so,
with such a, obviously it's a big guitar, it has a more bass forward sound. I would imagine trying to find the right pickup so that it's in perfect harmony with how you want it to sound.
Yes, and I'll tell you what else I have to do with this amp is I have to roll the bass off. Just a little bit.
She said rolls
And
off the bass.
and the mid.
She did. And the
So
mids.
eerie.
And the mids. Chicks
Yeah.
with gear.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it sounds perfect.
It does sound perfect.
I do like it. My children get tired of hearing it because I do plug up in the house when I practice.
So does I. I always wonder if my neighbors can hear me late at night when I've got everything really
Crank it,
loud.
baby.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Nice. So we've talked a lot about this beautiful J200 where you got gifted to you. Maybe you could show it off.
Oh, I would love to show it off.
Maybe we need a little magic.
Oh, we do.
Shazam.
Shazam. There she is. So beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? Does that sound good?
It's gorgeous and it's detailed really beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think this is very close to Emmylou's, the one we used to see on her record covers. Is that right?
Yes, she
Yes.
had the
Starburst,
Yes.
Sunburst.
And but she also has a white one. She has a
Yes.
black one, which I love too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got roses on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. I love
so
that one.
Yeah, yeah.
roses. Yeah.
Now, does she only play J200 or does she play others?
I have never seen her play a different guitar, but I am sure she does.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I've always seen her with this guitar.
that's her favorite.
Yeah.
And your favorite?
It's my favorite.
You
I'm
show-
not opposed to playing another guitar.
So when I was looking for a new mandolin and looking all over the Northfield website, they brag a lot about the woods they use for that mandolin, which
yeah.
I must admit they sound fabulous. What kind of wood is on your J200?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Do you know?
I do. So the top, spruce.
Nice.
The back of the neck and the sides, maple.
Yeah.
The back is flamed maple.
It's
Got some flame
beautiful.
on the
Doing
side
some
also.
flaming back
Got some
there.
flame on the side also.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's a beauty, Julie.
Rosewood fretboard. Did you say that?
No, we did not say that.
Nitrocellulose lacquer.
Ooh.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
What is so special
Mother
about
of
that?
pearl.
Oh yeah.
Oh. And all the beautiful gold hardware. That hardware is beautiful. You pay more for that, right? That's the extra. Not every instrument comes with this gold.
It's beautiful.
That's right.
And it sounds great, which is even better.
You play extra for everything.
Yeah, you do.
Unless you're Julie.
Then you get it as a gift.
Well, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because this is the guitar that I dreamed about since I was about 13 years old. And I have loved every minute of playing on it. And
Beautiful Gibson.
It's beautiful, and it's become part of me.
They gave it to the right person.
Yeah, they
Thank
did.
you. Thank you. I sure do love it. I like playing it loud.
Let's
Yes,
do that.
you do.
Yeah, maybe we can pick a little in a bit.
We can do that a little bit after our Check It or Keep It segment. Oh.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Chuck it or keep it!
Yes, let's do it. Deborah,
Yes.
sings how Andy blew it.
He's already chucked it.
I know. So what did you bring to us?
So I brought this new capo, or maybe not new to me. I'd never seen these before, found them on Facebook, and I'm like, have to look into that.
Oh.
As you guys know, but the people don't know that I get so frustrated with capos with my mandolin.
Oh.
8 strings on a mandolin, high opportunity for a lot of out of tune strings.
Oh.
So I have tried how many capos?
1,000,000.
All of them. And I had not found one that could get the job done. So I wanted to try this one. So this one's really unique. Have you guys seen these?
Magic.
They kind of are magic. So it comes in when it arrives. It looks really cool. Like it comes in this little box, and you might wonder why it needs a special box like this. So I'm going to show you.
Oh, it's magic.
So look how beautiful it is.
Oh, it is beautiful.
So I'm going to get it out of here. Uh-oh. A little hard to get it out of here. Not so magical getting it out of the box. Help!
Oh, yeah.
Just like you would get it off your instrument, you squeeze it to get it off. Okay. Launch moment. All right. On to the next.
That's what she said.
Yes.
All right.
So one of the things that appealed to me was that you can
The color
customize
of
it,
it.
yes, and how it looks. So it has these inlays that come in. I mean, they have hundreds of inlays that you can get for yours, and you can choose the actual color of the capo. It comes in black. It comes in all different stuff. So this is the color I got. It's like a silvery, but with a little darkness to it. I forget what they call it. But it's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
So you can get it to look any way you want. Go online and check it out. But what's so fantastic about this, so what we were talking about earlier, getting the ability to have all those strings in tune when you put a capo on. So what they did, and I think this is ingenious, they created an opportunity for you to get the right size of this part of the capo based on your instrument radius of the neck.
Oh.
Think about that for a second. A mandolin can have a V shape, a round shape. Think about your guitars. The width is not always the same from instrument to instrument. So these people who invented this came up with this idea. You pull on this here, and this piece just slides out.
Oh.
So the reason they have this big old box is they provide, so it's not extra. It comes with all of these different size and shapes for different instruments to be able to get the perfect. Perfect
Can I see that
cabling.
capo for a second?
Yes.
Thank you.
Look how beautiful it is.
It's kind of heavy.
It's pretty nice.
So say you're switching instruments in the middle of a show. Like it's really easy to just to flip it in
Don't
and out.
forget to put one back on
Come
there.
back in. So I put this on
I've
my
heard you
mandolin.
play slide before, though. So.
Oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
The slide on mandolin
Sorry.
is a story for another day, but that makes me laugh.
Yeah.
So I put this, of course, as soon as I got it, I got this and put it on my mandolin, and it was amazing. I mean, every string in perfect tune. The only
Wow.
downside for me was how big this is up against my hand. I just could not play it well because it was too much size for the mandolin.
Yeah.
So what I found though is it works great on my octave mandolin because that's more like a guitar. So if this was just for my mandolin, F size or A size,
You'd have to give it to me.
I would I would have to check it. But because I can use this on my octave, I'm going to keep it.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
And I'm thinking you guys might want one of these because
It's very pretty.
it could also work like a brass knuckle if you need one. Because, brass knuckles are illegal in Tennessee. So you could use this and say it's not a brass knuckle, but you could use it as a weapon.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. So anyways, I highly recommend this and check it out online. This is how you spell it. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right.
Next time you piss off the promoter, I'll be ready.
He'll be ready with his beautiful, what would you call that? It's like mother of pearl. Is that what that is? Abalone.
Abalone. I was just going to say.
Mother of toilet seat. Do you know there actually is
No.
a pick guard called Mother of Toilet Seat?
What? They made it out of a toilet seat?
What?
No, it's just not Mother of Pearl. It's,
Oh, it's not purdy.
it's a joke.
Oh, it's a joke.
But it does exist.
Really?
Yes.
What color is
I
it?
don't
White?
think so.
White.
Oh, not pretty.
I think you're making that up.
So what I say about this is
Sorry.
precise. It's very precise.
Large.
Very large.
It's large.
And very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
I concur.
Okay.
It's very pretty.
All right. That's all I got.
Okay. Well,
All right.
Thank you,
I think
Facebook.
that's fabulous. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'd like to kick one off.
I think
Let's
you
do
should
it.
go for it.
Here we go.
just before me, where God's reading, if it just keep. I'm going back to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm only going over home.
So, do you want to do another one?
Well, we're hanging around. Let's do hanging around.
Oh, I love that one.
One of my faves.
Yeah, let's do that one.
1, 2, 3.
I'm hanging around, hoping you get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me. I'm hanging around just in case you do. I wanna be beside you every step you can take. Every time you turn around, I'll be in your way. All over you like more than I. You give me incense when you find me here to stay. I'm hanging around, hoping you get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me. I'm hanging around just in case you do. I'll be the melody that haunts your mind, stuck in your memory like a nursery rhyme. You take a fall like Humpty Dumpty, you take some of the Sundays. I've got time hanging around, hoping you get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me. I'm hanging around just in case you do. I'm hanging around just in case you do. Oh, hey, before we do our cheers,
Yes.
I always look forward to your bus. We have a little something to celebrate.
Yeah, I think it's a big thing.
Yes, I do too. So it's our Chicks with Gear and Handy Most Merchandise. Yeah. Woohoo. Oh,
Excellent.
These are not protocols, where they go prototypes.
yeah.
Yes. So they eventually will have a new most on it as well.
Yeah. Yes.
But this is we're launching our new logo.
I love it.
Oh, it's so cute.
Looks really cute. And you get on our website,
Yes.
Sisters Wade Revival.
Yes. We eventually will have a Chicks with Gear website too.
We've got t-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah. And Chicks with Gear.
And we have water bottles.
We do.
We do.
Coffee cups.
Coffee mugs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You want to have your coffee with us and jam with us? We would love it.
Yes, I like this one too. This one's really cool.
All right. Well,
All right. Let's cheers to that.
Mm-hmm. You're a buzz.
Yerba mate. This one is sparkling grapefruit ginger.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Yerba.
Oh, you're a.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's
Right?
quite, it's quite refreshing.
It almost tastes like ginger ale when you were sick and your mom would give you ginger ale that you stay home from school.
Or milk and toast.
Oh, please. Oh. Our mom gave me milk and toast once before. And our mom, came from a family where you would literally have to have an open wound bleeding before they would take you to the hospital. Like, oh, you got hit by a car, you walk, or you're good. And true story. And so when I was sick, I don't know, first, second grade, mom's like, you're fine. Here's some milk and toast. I get on the bus and immediately hurl all over the kids. And this was horrifying as a kid,
okay.
right? Because for weeks, no one would sit in the seat that I hurled all over, and no one would sit
not.
near me. And I was known as the kid.
You were not trustworthy.
Hurled milk and toast.
Yeah, all over the bus. So I was super popular.
Wow.
Oh.
So
Dance break. Well, that's all we have for today. We sure would appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and share Chicks with Gear.
hey, feel free to comment below and send us questions or suggestions on something you'd like us to talk about on the show.
I got a suggestion.
What's your suggestion?
The spirit could use a Chicks with Gear.
Oh, we could do a koozie.
Koozie.
Yay!
I think that's a great idea, Andy.
I think that's a great idea.
Very functional, too.
Well, we sure appreciate you tuning in. And until next time,
Don't you worry about it.